The cosmic energy is shifting, Aries, and the universe has been quietly orchestrating something extraordinary just for you. Those challenging moments you've endured since the year began, they were merely preparation for what August holds. You've been tested, refined, and strengthened, not broken, because the stars knew you would need that resilience for the abundance that's about to flood your life. Every Aries knows that feeling, that unmistakable burning sensation in your core when something magnificent is approaching, that fire inside you that's been flickering lately. It's about to become an inferno. The planets have been meticulously aligning, creating a cosmic pathway specifically designed for your RAM energy to charge forward without obstacles for the first time this year. I've analyzed the celestial patterns, consulted the ancient texts, and mapped the planetary movements that occur only once every 7 years. The verdict is clear. August 2025 will be a transformative portal exclusively for Aries natives. While other signs will experience their usual ebbs and flows, you're stepping into what astrologers call a cardinal power surge, a rare phenomenon where all your natural Aries traits become superpowers rather than challenges. Think about those moments when your impatience was labeled as a weakness. In August, that same impatience transforms into divine timing, pushing you to seize opportunities precisely when they're most potent. Your legendary stubbornness, it's evolving into unshakable determination that will finally break through barriers that have frustrated you for months. The cosmos doesn't create these alignments randomly. There's purpose in this timing. Consider the challenges you've faced since January. The delayed projects, the miscommunications, the energy blocks that seem to appear from nowhere. These weren't punishments. They were cosmic filtering systems, ensuring that only the opportunities truly worthy of your fierce Aries energy would remain when this August gateway opens. What makes these predictions different from the generic horoscopes you've scrolled past? These insights come from tracking the specific degree points in your Aries chart, where Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are creating a rare quadruple harmony. This pattern appears in the Aries house of manifestation only once every 28 years. The last time this happened, look back to significant breakthroughs in your life or the lives of other Aries you know. Each sign receives their cosmic spotlight season, but what's happening for you transcends the usual patterns. I've spent weeks decoding these alignments, comparing them with historical patterns, and consulting with other astrological experts who all confirm something extraordinary is unfolding specifically for those born under the Ram constellation. As we explore these 12 cosmic blessings awaiting you, I want you to notice the resonance within yourself. Have you been feeling unusually drawn to new beginnings lately? Have random ideas been appearing in your mind during quiet moments? Have you felt inexplicable urges to clear your space, organize your life, or reconnect with your deepest passions? These aren't coincidences. They're your Aries intuition, already sensing the energy shift that's approaching. The planets are essentially creating a cosmic red carpet for your dreams and ambitions to walk upon. But here's the crucial part. This alignment provides the opportunity, but your conscious participation amplifies its power exponentially. Are you ready to claim what the universe has been preparing for you? Before we dive into these life-changing predictions that will reshape your August and potentially your entire year, take a moment to join our cosmic community. Hit that subscribe button to ensure you're connected to these powerful insights each week. Tap the like button to signal to the algorithm and the universe that you're actively engaging with your destiny. The community in our comment section has become a powerful manifestation circle, with Aries from around the world reporting how these predictions materialize in their lives. Now let's unveil the first 3 cosmic blessings that August will bestow upon you, starting with how your ruling planet Mars is creating an unprecedented energy surge that will reawaken dreams you had almost abandoned. First reason, Mars Power Zone. Activation. Mars, your celestial ruler, is making a triumphant return to your power zone this August, creating an energy signature that astrologers have been tracking with fascination. This isn't just any Mars transit. It's Mars at its most potent degree point, amplified by a harmonious trine with Jupiter that occurs only once every 12 years. The cosmic mathematics behind this alignment creates what ancient astrologers called the warrior's doorway, a portal of manifestations specifically attuned to Aries energy. What does this power zone activation mean in practical terms? Imagine waking up one morning in August and feeling a sudden clarity about your life direction that's been absent for months. Projects that felt heavy and burdensome will suddenly feel infused with new life. Creative blocks that have frustrated you dissolve overnight, replaced by a torrent of inspiration so powerful you'll struggle to capture all the ideas flowing through you. This Mars activation specifically targets your fifth house of creative self-expression, meaning any venture that allows you to showcase your authentic talents will receive cosmic rocket fuel. Artists will find themselves producing their best work. Entrepreneurs will discover innovative solutions to problems that have stalled their progress. Even in your personal relationships, you'll express yourself with a refreshing honesty that attracts precisely the right people into your sphere. The historical pattern of this Mars alignment is particularly revealing. The last 3 times this exact configuration occurred, we witnessed the emergence of revolutionary innovations, breakthrough artistic movements, and the rise of influential leaders, many of them Aries natives or those with strong Aries placements. You're stepping into a cosmic current that has historically changed the direction of human experience. What makes this Mars activation even more significant is its duration. Unlike typical Mars transits that last a few weeks, this particular alignment creates a sustained energy field from August 3rd through August 27th, giving you nearly a full month to harness this transformative power. The peak intensity arrives around August 12th, so mark that date for your most important initiatives. Second reason, rare leadership alignment on August 7th. The August 7th alignment deserves special attention in your cosmic calendar. On this day, we witness a rare configuration where the Sun, Mercury, and Venus form a perfect triangle with your Aries power points, creating what astrologers call a leadership crown in your chart. This geometric pattern in the stars activates the natural leadership abilities that every Aries possesses, but might not always express fully. What's most fascinating about this alignment is how it affects your social dynamics. People who previously overlooked your ideas or contributions will suddenly recognize their value. You'll notice colleagues, friends, and even strangers naturally deferring to your judgment and seeking your opinion. This isn't manipulation or artificial influence. It's the universe temporarily removing the veils that have prevented others from recognizing your innate wisdom. The leadership alignment creates a phenomenon called effortless authority, where you don't need to force your perspectives or fight to be heard. Instead, you'll experience the unusual sensation of speaking once and being truly listened to. Ideas you've been championing for months that fell on deaf ears will suddenly seem obvious and necessary to everyone around you. This cosmic configuration particularly empowers Aries in professional settings. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch that innovative project, schedule that meeting for August 7th or the days immediately following. The stars are creating a receptivity field around you where others can finally see your vision with the same clarity that you do. What makes this alignment even more powerful is its rarity. This exact configuration appears in the Aries sector only once every 12 years, and with the added influence of Jupiter this time, its potency is amplified threefold. The last time a similar pattern occurred was in 2013, and many Aries natives experienced significant leadership breakthroughs during that period. Look back to that time in your life for clues about how this energy might manifest for you. Third reason, Mercury retrograde liberation. The third cosmic blessing arrives as Mercury retrograde finally concludes, clearing the communication fog that has been subtly undermining your efforts since early July. While every sign experiences relief when Mercury stations direct, for Aries, this particular retrograde end carries special significance because of where it's occurring in your chart. Mercury has been retrograde in your house of communication and short-distance travel, creating frustrating delays and misunderstandings precisely in the areas where Aries typically excels: direct expression and decisive action. As Mercury straightens its path in August, you'll experience what I call a clarity cascade, a sudden lifting of confusion that reveals the straightest path to your goals. This retrograde liberation is especially powerful because it coincides with the new moon in your creativity sector, creating a double activation of clear thinking and innovative expression. Ideas that seemed jumbled or half-formed during the retrograde period will suddenly crystallize into coherent plan. People who misunderstood your intentions will have moments of realization, opening doors that were previously closed due to simple misunderstandings. What makes this Mercury direct phase unique is its connection to Mars. Your ruling planet forms a supportive sextile with Mercury just as it stations direct, creating a cosmic superhighway between your ability to communicate and your ability to act. This means the frustrating gap between conception and execution that has plagued you recently will finally close. You think it, you say it, you do it, all with unprecedented alignment. For Aries in business or creative fields, this Mercury-Mars connection translates to proposals that practically write themselves, presentations that flow effortlessly, and negotiations where you find yourself articulating your value with compelling clarity. The stammering, second-guessing, and word-searching that might have embarrassed you during recent important conversations will be replaced by eloquence and precision. Even your digital communications receive this cosmic boost. Emails that have sat in your drafts folder for weeks will suddenly find their perfect wording. Social media content you create during this period will resonate more deeply with your audience. Even casual conversations carry more impact, as you'll find yourself naturally using exactly the right words at the right moment. This Mercury liberation carries long-term benefits beyond August. The clarity you gain during this period establishes new neural pathways and communication habits that serve you for months afterward. It's like a cosmic reset of your expression centers, clearing old patterns that have limited how effectively your brilliant Aries insights translate into words others can understand. The historical significance of this particular Mercury retrograde end is worth noting. The last time Mercury stationed direct at this exact degree while receiving supportive aspects from Mars was in August 2016. Many Aries natives experienced breakthrough moments in their creative expression during that period, with ideas that had been percolating for years finally finding their perfect form. The universe works in cycles, and you're entering a similar energy portal now. As these first three cosmic blessings converge in early August, you'll find yourself in a rapidly accelerating current of opportunity and clear direction. The frustrating sense of swimming upstream that has characterized much of your year thus far will suddenly reverse, placing you in harmony with the universe's flow rather than fighting against it. This energetic shift serves as the foundation for the next set of blessings we'll explore, particularly the Venus-influenced romantic renaissance that awaits you in the second week of the month. Fourth reason: Venus romantic renaissance. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and values, enters your relationship sector in August with unprecedented power, creating a romantic renaissance that transforms your connections on every level. This isn't just any Venus transit. It's Venus at its evening star phase, considered by ancient astrologers to be the most potent manifestation of romantic energy. During this phase, Venus appears brightest in the night sky, and similarly, your romantic potential shines with unmistakable brilliance. The second week of August deserves special attention for all Aries natives. Between August 8 to 14, Venus forms a perfect trine with Uranus in your self-worth sector, creating sudden, unexpected romantic developments that arrive with perfect timing. For single Aries, this cosmic configuration often manifests as meeting someone who appreciates precisely the qualities you've been told are too much: your directness, your passion, your uncompromising authenticity. The universe is bringing you connections that celebrate rather than diminish your fire. What makes this Venus influence particularly transformative is how it heals old relationship wounds. The specific degree point where Venus travels in August corresponds to where Chiron, the wounded healer, was positioned in your chart approximately 7 years ago. This creates a cosmic bandage effect, where the very aspects of love and connection that have caused you the most pain suddenly become sources of your greatest joy and healing. For Aries in established relationships, this Venus-Uranus conversation brings refreshing honesty and spontaneity back into your partnership. Stagnant routines that have dulled your connection suddenly feel reinvigorated. You'll find yourself and your partner rediscovering aspects of each other that initially created that magnetic attraction, but may have been overshadowed by day-to-day responsibilities. The historical pattern of this Venus placement reveals its significance. The last time Venus occupied this exact position while receiving positive aspects from Uranus was August 2017. Many Aries natives experience profound relationship breakthroughs during that period. Unexpected reconciliations, surprise proposals, or meeting partners who later became significant life companions. The universe works in spirals rather than circles, bringing you back to similar energy but with greater wisdom and readiness. Even for Aries focusing primarily on career rather than romance, this Venus influence enhances your ability to form valuable connections and alliances. Business partnerships, mentor relationships, and collaborative ventures all receive this cosmic blessing of authentic connection. The people you meet during August's second week may appear in seemingly random circumstances, but often become pivotal figures in your professional journey. Fifth reason: financial breakthrough window. Between August 15th to 20, a rare financial breakthrough window opens that perfectly complements your natural Aries risk-taking abilities. This cosmic money portal is created by a powerful alignment between Jupiter in your earned income sector and Pluto in your career house, a combination that astrologers call the wealth aspect. This specific configuration appears in your chart only once every 13 years and has historically corresponded with significant financial expansion for Aries natives. What distinguishes this financial window from ordinary money opportunities is its transformative nature. This isn't about small gains or modest improvements. It's about fundamental shifts in your relationship with abundance. Resources you didn't know were available suddenly reveal themselves. Investments that seemed stagnant suddenly appreciate in value. Projects you began without financial motivation unexpectedly revealed their profit potential. The Jupiter-Pluto conversation particularly favors bold financial moves that align with your authentic values. This isn't the universe encouraging reckless gambling, but rather strategic risk-taking that leverages your unique Aries strengths. Your intuitive timing, your ability to act decisively while others hesitate, and your willingness to pioneer untested approaches all become financial assets during this period. Historical analysis of this aspect shows a fascinating pattern. The last 3 times Jupiter and Pluto formed this exact configuration, we witnessed the emergence of new wealth-building paradigms and opportunities. Many Aries natives who took calculated risks during these periods later described them as financial turning points. What seemed like unusually bold moves in the moment proved prescient as markets and opportunities evolved in the following months. This financial breakthrough window carries additional potency because it occurs during a waxing moon phase, traditionally considered the optimal time for expansion and growth initiatives. The increasing lunar light symbolically illuminates financial opportunities that were previously obscured. Pay particular attention to the evening of August 17th, when the moon in your resource sector forms a perfect trine with both Jupiter and Pluto, creating a 24-hour period of exceptional financial intuition. For entrepreneurial Aries, this cosmic configuration supports funding opportunities, investment interest, and revenue breakthroughs. A project you've struggled to monetize suddenly finds its market. A pitch that previously fell flat now attracts enthusiastic supporters. The key distinction is that you don't need to change your approach. The cosmic environment changes around you, becoming receptive to exactly what you've been offering all along. Even for employed Aries, this period brings unexpected financial recognition. The raise you've deserved but haven't received, the bonus that seemed unlikely, or the promotion with significant compensation improvement, all become distinctly possible during this 5-day window. The stars are temporarily suspending the usual rules of financial advancement, creating shortcuts and accelerated pathways specifically for Aries energy. Sixth reason, emotional liberation through relationship resolution. The sixth cosmic blessing arrives as a long-standing tension with a colleague, friend, or family member suddenly resolves itself, creating emotional liberation that frees tremendous mental and spiritual energy. This resolution occurs through what astrologers call a Saturn release point, a specific degree in your relationship sector where karmic lessons complete their cycle, allowing stuck energy to finally flow freely. What makes this resolution particularly significant is its effortless nature. Unlike previous attempts to address this relationship tension, which likely required extensive emotional labor and yielded minimal progress, the August resolution happens organically. The planetary configuration creates a natural completion energy that allows both parties to simultaneously release their attachment to conflict without either feeling they've compromised their position. This relationship resolution carries special importance for Aries natives because of how deeply interpersonal tensions affect your fire element. While you may present a tough exterior, unresolved conflicts consume enormous amounts of your mental bandwidth and creative energy. The sudden resolution of a significant relationship tension in August creates what energy healers call a power retrieval, the reclaiming of life force that has been tied up in maintaining emotional defenses. The historical pattern of Saturn's movement through this sector of your chart reveals the significance of this particular release point. The last time Saturn occupied this position was approximately 29 years ago. Many Aries natives experienced profound relationship healings during that period that created space for their most significant life achievements in the following year. The universe operates through these long, patient cycles, bringing completion at precisely the moment when you're ready to utilize the liberated energy. This resolution particularly impacts relationships where power dynamics have been a central issue. The colleague who has subtly undermined your contributions, the friend whose passive-aggressive comments have created constant tension, or the family member whose expectations have felt like emotional handcuffs. These complex dynamics suddenly find their natural balance. Without the constant drain of managing these tensions, you'll experience a noticeable surge in creativity, optimism, and productivity. For many Aries, this resolution manifests as a conversation that unfolds with surprising ease and honesty. Words that were previously impossible to express find their way into the open. Perspectives that seemed irreconcilable suddenly reveal their common ground. The key distinction is the absence of the defensive energy that previously characterized these interactions. Both parties find themselves speaking from a place of authentic truth rather than strategic positioning. Even for relationships that don't continue following this resolution, the completion brings profound peace rather than lingering resentment. This is the universe facilitating clean endings where needed, creating space for new connections that better support your evolving path. The emotional liberation is the consistent factor, whether the relationship transforms or concludes. As these middle three cosmic blessings converge in mid-August, you'll experience a profound shift in how you relate to both material resources and interpersonal connections. The universe is systematically removing obstacles that have prevented you from experiencing the full expression of your Aries potential. This energetic clearing sets the stage perfectly for the next three blessings we'll explore, beginning with the extraordinary physical vitality that becomes available to you as August progresses. Seventh reason, physical vitality peak. August brings your physical vitality to its annual zenith, creating an extraordinary opportunity to transform your relationship with your body and physical capabilities. This isn't merely feeling a bit more energetic, it's a fundamental shift in your cellular energy that ancient astrologers called the Aries revival. This vitality surge occurs because the Sun forms a perfect trine with Mars in your wellness sector, while simultaneously receiving amplifying aspects from Jupiter, creating a triple harmony of life force energy. The physical transformation becomes noticeable around August 10th, when you'll likely wake up feeling distinctly different in your body. Movements feel more fluid, recovery between activities happens faster, and that persistent fatigue that shadowed you through recent months suddenly lifts. This shift happens because the cosmic configuration temporarily optimizes your body's natural rhythms. Your sleep becomes more restorative, your digestion more efficient, and your nervous system more resilient to stress. What makes this vitality peak particularly valuable for Aries natives is how it aligns with your natural desire for physical challenge and advancement. The fitness plateau you've been stuck on suddenly becomes surmountable. The endurance barrier that's limited your training progress dissolves. Even your mind-muscle connection, that crucial element for athletic advancement, strengthens significantly, allowing you to perform movements with greater precision and effectiveness. The historical pattern of this vitality cycle reveals its significance. The Sun activates this specific degree of your wellness sector once annually, but only every 7 years does it receive these precise amplifying aspects from Mars and Jupiter simultaneously. The last time this exact configuration appeared was August 2018. Many Aries natives experienced breakthrough physical achievements during that period, completing challenges they'd previously abandoned, establishing health routines that remained sustainable long-term, or discovering physical activities that became central to their identity. This vitality peak particularly supports Aries natives who've struggled with chronic energy issues or health challenges. The cosmic configuration temporarily optimizes your body's healing capabilities, accelerating recovery processes and restoring balance to systems that have been operating suboptimally. This doesn't replace medical care, but rather creates an energetic environment where both conventional and holistic healing approaches produce enhanced results. For Aries focused on specific fitness goals, August provides a cosmic window of accelerated progress. The workout intensity you can sustain, the technical skills you can master, and the recovery you can achieve all temporarily exceed your usual capabilities. This isn't about pushing dangerously beyond your limits, but rather experiencing what's possible when your body operates at its optimal capacity, information that remains valuable even after the peak subsides. Even for Aries not particularly focused on fitness, this vitality surge manifests as enhanced physical presence and resilience in your daily activities. Tasks that typically drain you feel manageable. The afternoon energy crash becomes less pronounced. Your physical stamina in work situations extends, giving you capacity to maintain peak performance through challenges that would typically deplete you. Eighth reason, the appreciation encounter. Mid-August brings a surprise encounter that connects you with someone who genuinely appreciates your direct approach and fiery nature. This meeting occurs through what astrologers call a destined nodal crossing, a rare alignment where the north node in your communication sector receives activating aspects from Venus and Mercury simultaneously, creating a magnetic pull toward individuals who resonate with your authentic expression. What distinguishes this encounter from ordinary social interactions is its validating quality. This person doesn't merely tolerate your Aries intensity, they recognize it as your greatest strength and most valuable contribution. In a world that has often asked you to dim your fire, this individual sees your brightness as necessary illumination rather than overwhelming glare. The conversation flows with unusual ease, marked by mutual understanding that feels refreshingly effortless. The cosmic timing of this encounter carries special significance. It arrives precisely when you've been questioning whether your direct communication style and passionate approach are assets or liabilities. The universe orchestrates this meeting as living confirmation that your authentic Aries expression isn't too much. It's exactly what certain situations and relationships have been missing. This validation doesn't come through empty compliments, but through genuine recognition of the value you create when fully embodying your nature. Historical analysis of similar nodal alignments reveals an intriguing pattern. These encounters often introduce individuals who become significant long-term allies, mentors, or collaborators. The initial meeting might seem casual or coincidental, but the connection typically evolves into something substantive and lasting. The last time a similar configuration appeared in your chart was July 2017. Many Aries natives met people during that period who later played pivotal roles in their personal or professional development. This appreciation encounter particularly benefits Aries who've experienced recent criticism or rejection for expressing their natural qualities. The cosmic configuration creates a timely counterbalance, bringing someone into your sphere who possesses the perspective to recognize precisely what others have misunderstood about you. This person sees the courage in what others labeled recklessness, the healthy assertiveness in what others called aggression, and the inspiring leadership in what others dismissed as domineering. For entrepreneurial or creative Aries, this encounter often introduces someone who becomes an advocate for your vision, the collaborator, investor, mentor, or champion who gets it when others don't. Their appreciation isn't abstract. It manifests as tangible support, meaningful introductions, or strategic guidance that advances your initiatives in concrete ways. Pay particular attention to conversations that occur between August 15th, 20, as this 5-day window contains the highest probability for this significant meeting. Even for more introverted Aries, this encounter creates an important moment of social validation. The person may enter your sphere through digital channels rather than physical proximity, perhaps recognizing your contributions in online spaces or responding to your ideas with unusual insight. The medium matters less than the message. Your authentic expression is not only acceptable, but valuable and necessary. 9th reason, Jupiter's manifestation supercharge. Jupiter's position in August creates an extraordinary manifestation acceleration for Aries natives, temporarily supercharging your ability to transform intentions into reality. This manifestation boost occurs because Jupiter forms what astrologers call a grand trine with your sun sign and Saturn in your vision sector, creating a perfect triangle of manifestation energy that astrologers call the Creator's Circuit. What makes this manifestation window distinctive is its unusual combination of speed and sustainability. Jupiter accelerates the manifestation process, bringing opportunities and resources at an unprecedented pace, while Saturn simultaneously provides structure and longevity to what manifests. This cosmic collaboration ensures that what you create during August isn't merely exciting, but enduring, built on foundations that support long-term development. The practical implications of this manifestation supercharge become evident in how quickly your ideas gain traction and support. Projects that would typically require months of gradual building suddenly attract resources, attention, and momentum within days or weeks. Intentions you've held for extended periods without visible progress suddenly begin materializing in tangible form. The gap between conception and realization, often frustratingly wide for action-oriented Aries, temporarily narrows to an extraordinary degree. Historical analysis of Jupiter's movement through this section of your chart reveals the significance of this particular alignment. Jupiter activates this manifestation zone approximately once every 12 years, but only every 84 years does it form this precise grand trine configuration with Saturn and your sun sign simultaneously. The rarity of this alignment corresponds to its potency. This isn't an ordinary manifestation window, but a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic opportunity for certain Aries generations. This manifestation supercharge particularly empowers Aries natives who've been working consistently towards specific goals without visible results. The cosmic configuration creates what quantum physicists might call a probability collapse. The numerous potential outcomes of your efforts suddenly converge toward the most favorable possibilities. This isn't random luck, but rather the universe finally bringing return on energetic investments you've been making for months or years. For Aries focused on creative expression, this Jupiter-Saturn conversation produces what artists call flow state, with unusual frequency and duration. Creative blocks dissolve, inspiration arrives with remarkable consistency, and your execution abilities temporarily elevate to match your vision. What you create during this period carries a distinctive quality, a harmonious balance between innovative originality, Jupiter, and refined mastery, Saturn, that produces your most sophisticated work. Even for Aries, not actively pursuing specific manifestation goals, this cosmic configuration creates noticeable synchronicities and happy accidents that advance your development. Conversations arise exactly when needed. Resources appear precisely when required. Opportunities emerge with uncanny timing. These aren't random coincidences, but manifestations of Jupiter's temporary amplification of your natural Aries ability to attract what you need through clear intention and decisive action. As these three cosmic blessings converge in the second half of August, you'll experience a profound shift in your relationship with physical vitality, social validation, and manifestation capabilities. The universe is systematically enhancing your natural Aries strengths while creating external circumstances that recognize and reward your authentic expression. This empowerment creates the perfect foundation for the final three blessings we'll explore, beginning with the remarkable family healing that brings emotional harmony to your home environment. 10th, reason, family dynamics, transformation. August brings a profound healing to your family relationships as long-standing patterns that have created tension suddenly find resolution. This family transformation occurs because the moon forms a powerful grand cross with Venus, Neptune, and Chiron across your home and relationship sectors, creating what family systems therapists might call a pattern interrupt, a cosmic intervention that temporarily suspends entrenched dynamics long enough for new, healthier patterns to establish themselves. The family healing becomes particularly evident during the third week of August, when conversations that previously devolved into predictable conflicts suddenly follow different trajectories. You'll notice family members responding to you with unusual receptivity and understanding. Topics that were previously off limits become discussable. The defensive posturing that characterized certain relationships temporarily dissolves, creating space for authentic connection that bypasses old wounds and triggers. What makes this family transformation especially significant for Aries natives is how it liberates your emotional energy. As a fire sign, you experience family tension as a dampening force on your natural enthusiasm and creativity. The cosmic resolution of these dynamics removes a subtle but persistent weight you've carried, often unconsciously. Many Aries describe this period as finally being able to take a full breath in family situations that previously constricted their authentic expression. The astrological mechanics behind this transformation involve Neptune's compassion-inducing influence temporarily overwhelming Saturn's boundary-maintaining energy in your family sector. This creates a brief but powerful window where rigid family roles and expectations become fluid, allowing new dynamics to emerge. Simultaneously, Chiron's healing presence in your identity sector helps family members see beyond the roles they've assigned you to recognize your authentic evolution. Historical analysis of similar configurations reveals a fascinating pattern. When these specific planets form this rare grand cross alignment, family systems often experience what psychologists call quantum change, transformation that occurs suddenly rather than incrementally. The last time a similar configuration appeared was August 2016. Many Aries natives experienced profound family reconciliations during that period that created lasting improvements in their home environment and emotional foundation. This family healing particularly benefits Aries who've struggled with being misunderstood or typecast within their family system. The cosmic configuration temporarily enhances others' ability to see you accurately rather than through the distorting lens of old patterns and projections. This creates opportunities for corrective emotional experiences, interactions that directly counteract and begin healing previous wounding experiences within the family system. For Aries with parental responsibilities, this transformation often manifests as unexpected breakthroughs in challenging parent-child dynamics. The approach that previously created resistance suddenly elicits cooperation. The communication style that generated misunderstanding suddenly produces connection. These shifts occur not because you're doing anything dramatically different, but because the cosmic environment temporarily aligns everyone's emotional frequencies to a more harmonious resonance. Even for Aries with minimal family involvement, this transformation affects your relationship with your home environment and sense of belonging. The physical spaces you inhabit feel more supportive and nurturing. Your emotional connection to your living space deepens. This subtle but important shift creates what psychologists call secure base, an emotional foundation that supports greater confidence and risk-taking in your external pursuits. 11th reason, intuitive intelligence, activation. Late August activates an extraordinary level of intuitive intelligence for Aries natives, particularly regarding career decisions and life direction. This intuitive activation occurs because Mercury forms a perfect quintile aspect, 72 degrees, with Uranus in your resources sector, while simultaneously receiving amplifying aspects from Jupiter. This rare configuration creates what mystics call clear knowing, intuitive insights that arrive with unusual clarity and confidence. The intuitive activation becomes noticeable around August 23rd, when you'll experience a distinctive shift in how you perceive opportunities and challenges. Rather than laboriously analyzing options through logical processes, you'll find yourself just knowing the correct path with surprising certainty. This isn't reckless impulsivity, a pitfall Aries sometimes encounters, but rather accessing deeper wisdom that integrates complex factors beyond what conscious analysis can process. What makes this intuitive intelligence particularly valuable for Aries natives is how it complements your natural decisiveness and action orientation. When your intuition aligns with your courage, you become virtually unstoppable. The cosmic configuration temporarily removes the doubt that sometimes creates hesitation between your intuitive recognition of the right path and your implementation of action steps. This creates a seamless flow from insight to execution that accelerates your progress dramatically. The historical pattern of Mercury's dance with Uranus reveals the significance of this particular activation. Mercury forms this quintile aspect with Uranus approximately twice annually, but only every 7 years does it receive these precise amplifying aspects from Jupiter simultaneously. The last time this exact configuration appeared was August 2018. Many Aries natives experienced profound career breakthroughs during that period through following intuitive nudges that initially seemed illogical but proved remarkably prescient. This intuitive activation particularly empowers Aries natives facing complex career decisions or life direction choices. The cosmic configuration temporarily enhances your ability to perceive patterns and opportunities that remain invisible to purely logical analysis. Pay special attention to insights that arrive during liminal states, the moments between waking and sleeping, during physical activities that quiet your mind, or in the space of relaxed attention that follows deep focus. These threshold moments become portals for your most valuable intuitive downloads. For entrepreneurial Aries, this intuitive intelligence often manifests as unexpected solutions to persistent business challenges. The strategic approach that's eluded your conscious problem-solving suddenly appears fully formed in your awareness. The market opportunity that others have overlooked becomes glaringly obvious to you. These insights aren't random. They're your intuition, temporarily operating at its optimal capacity, integrating information from multiple levels of awareness. Even for Aries in structured employment situations, this intuitive activation provides valuable guidance about navigating organizational politics, timing important conversations, and positioning yourself for advancement. You'll find yourself making seemingly small decisions: when to speak in meetings, which projects to volunteer for, how to frame your contributions, that later prove crucial for your professional trajectory. This isn't manipulation, but rather intuitive alignment with the natural flow of opportunity. 12th reason, the August 29th Destiny Portal. The final and perhaps most significant cosmic blessing arrives with the August 29th full moon in your adventure sector, opening what astrologers call a destiny portal, a rare alignment where the lunar cycle perfectly activates your personal expansion zone while forming harmonious aspects with Uranus, unexpected opportunities, and Saturn, lasting foundations. This cosmic doorway creates extraordinary potential for life-changing developments that align perfectly with your deepest authentic desires. What distinguishes this full moon from ordinary lunar events is its precise alignment with your Aries rising point or ascendant, creating what ancient astrologers called the hero's gateway, a cosmic invitation to step into a more expansive expression of your potential and purpose. The gravitational pull of this lunation gently but persistently draws you toward experiences, connections, and opportunities that resonate with your soul's trajectory rather than merely your conscious ambitions. The practical manifestation of this destiny portal often involves unexpected invitations or opportunities that initially might seem tangential to your primary focus, but ultimately lead to significant expansion. A casual conversation reveals an opportunity to travel internationally for work. A minor project introduces you to someone who becomes a major collaborator. A seemingly random interest develops into a passionate pursuit that eventually becomes central to your identity and contribution. The astrological mechanics behind this portal involve the North Node's position in your communication sector, receiving activating aspects from both the full moon and Uranus simultaneously. This creates a temporary alignment between your destined path, North Node, your emotional fulfillment, Moon, and breakthrough opportunities, Uranus. When these three forces synchronize, circumstances often arise that move you forward on your authentic path with unusual speed and synchronicity. Historical analysis of similar lunar configurations reveals their transformative potential. When full moons activate this specific degree of your adventure sector while receiving these precise aspects, significant life transitions often follow. The last time a similar configuration appeared was August 2016. Many Aries natives experienced pivotal opportunities during that period that created entirely new trajectories in their personal or professional lives. This destiny portal particularly benefits Aries natives who felt constrained by circumstances or limited by practical considerations. The cosmic configuration temporarily thins the boundary between possibility and reality, allowing you to envision and step into expansions that previously seemed unreachable. This isn't about magical thinking, but rather the universe temporarily aligning circumstances to support your boldest moves and most authentic choices. For Aries, contemplating significant life changes, career transitions, relocations, educational pursuits, or relationship evolutions, this lunar gateway provides cosmic support for brave decisions. The universe temporarily reduces the friction and resistance that typically accompany major transitions, creating unusual ease in changes that would ordinarily require tremendous effort and persistence. This doesn't eliminate all challenges, but rather ensures that the challenges you encounter serve your growth rather than simply depleting your resources. Even for Aries content with their current life direction, this destiny portal brings opportunities for meaningful expansion within existing frameworks. Your current role evolves to include responsibilities better aligned with your natural talents. Your existing relationship deepens through experiences that reveal new dimensions of connection. Your established creative practice breaks through to new levels of expression and recognition. The consistent theme is expansion that feels simultaneously exciting and natural, stretching you without straining you. As August concludes with this powerful destiny portal, you stand at the threshold of significant positive transformation. The 12 cosmic blessings outlined here don't operate as isolated events, but rather as an integrated system of support, systematically removing obstacles, enhancing your natural strengths, and creating external circumstances that recognize and reward your authentic Aries expression. This isn't about magical solutions or effortless achievement, but rather about the universe temporarily optimizing conditions for your courageous action and bold self-expression. The cosmic forces aligning for Aries this August create nothing short of a transformational portal in your life journey. We've explored how Mars activates your power zone, igniting unprecedented creative energy that transforms stagnant projects into passionate pursuits. You've discovered how the rare leadership alignment on August 7th amplifies your natural authority, allowing others to finally recognize the vision you've carried all along. The Mercury retrograde liberation clears communication barriers that have prevented your brilliant ideas from reaching receptive audiences. We've examined how Venus brings unexpected romantic opportunities that celebrate rather than diminish your authentic fire. You've learned about the financial breakthrough window between August 15th to 20 that perfectly complements your natural risk-taking abilities, creating opportunities for significant abundance expansion. The resolution of long-standing tensions with colleagues or friends promises emotional liberation that frees tremendous creative energy for your true passions. Your physical vitality reaches its yearly peak, providing the perfect foundation for starting challenging fitness routines or physical endeavors. The appreciation encounter mid-month introduces someone who genuinely values your direct approach and fiery nature, a rare validation in a world that often asks you to dim your light. Jupiter's position supercharges your manifestation abilities, dramatically accelerating how quickly your intentions transform into tangible reality. Family dynamics transform as old patterns dissolve, creating emotional harmony in your home environment. Your intuition sharpens to extraordinary levels, providing clear guidance precisely when you face your most consequential decisions. And finally, the August 29th full moon opens a destiny portal that perfectly aligns with your deepest authentic desires, bringing opportunities for expansion that resonate with your soul's trajectory. These 12 cosmic blessings aren't isolated events, but an integrated system of support, systematically removing obstacles while enhancing your natural strengths. The universe is temporarily optimizing conditions specifically for Aries energy, creating a rare window where your courage, directness, and pioneering spirit become your greatest assets, rather than qualities the world asks you to temper. This August represents a pivotal moment in your yearly cycle, a cosmic reset point where the frustrations and delays of recent months reveal their hidden purpose. They weren't meaningless obstacles, but necessary preparation, strengthening your resilience and clarifying your authentic desires before this powerful gateway opens. If these insights have resonated with your experience or illuminated possibilities you sense on the horizon, I invite you to become part of our cosmic community at Secret of the Zodiac. Subscribe now to ensure you receive timely guidance for every astrological shift affecting your Aries journey. Each subscription directly supports the extensive research and precise chart calculations that make these detailed cosmic forecasts possible. Take a moment to explore our specialized Aries playlist, where you'll find guidance for navigating every significant astrological event affecting your sign throughout the year. These aren't generic horoscopes, but detailed cosmic navigation maps calibrated specifically for Aries energy. Leave a comment below, sharing which of these 12 August blessings resonates most deeply with current circumstances in your life. Your contribution creates a powerful community of Aries energy where patterns emerge and collective wisdom grows. Type Aries rising if you're ready to harness these transformative August energies and watch how many fellow Rams respond with similar intentions. The Super Thanks feature beneath this video provides a powerful way to amplify these cosmic energies in your life. Each contribution through Super Thanks not only supports daily video creation, but energetically signals your investment in your cosmic journey. In astrological terms, this creates what's called a reciprocity circuit. When you invest in cosmic guidance, the universe responds by investing more directly in your path. Your Super Thanks contribution enables us to create daily forecasts rather than weekly updates, ensuring you never miss a significant cosmic alignment. The August gateway stands open before you, Aries. These alignments have been centuries in the making, planetary movements orchestrated with mathematical precision to create this specific window of opportunity for your sign. The cosmos has done its part. Now, the choice to step through this portal rests with you. Will you harness these 12 cosmic blessings to create the breakthrough that's been awaiting you? The stars have aligned. The time is now.